Do you remember Houdini? Houdini is a rapper from Toronto who sadly passed away back in 2020. He's built up a very solid community in Canada. He had songs with people like Prussia and Tory Lanez. These people are Canadian artists. He passed away before he even got to make it to the mainstream scene, which definitely sucks since he had a lot of mainstream potential. Houdini really is the Canadian version of Polo G. He may look like Polo G in some ways, but trust me, he sounds completely different and he has a unique sound. But I'm not gonna sit here and have an hour-long intro, so y'all subscribe, like, comment if this is the content you're into, and without wasting any more time, let's get into this video. In February of 2019, he dropped his first album, Who I Am. Ratio, Time, and Look are definitely some songs I would suggest from this album. For his first album to ever drop, it is actually very, very good. Definitely one I highly suggest listening to, a lot of good songs on it. This is literally just the start. He has so many other big songs to listen to. He would drop his breakout album, Who Would Have Thought. On this album, he dropped songs like Freakin' Belmont Boys. If I butcher the name of that, I'm sorry. Either way, those songs ended up performing very well and ended up getting a music video. I probably should have said videos, but guess what? I don't give a fuck. After this album dropped, it became very clear that he's a very talented rapper. Around this time, he was pretty locally known. People respected him for his music. It was apparent that he was going to become a mainstream artist sooner or later. But sadly, when 2020 came rolling around, he was shot and killed in Toronto. The footage that would be released was definitely disturbing nonetheless. The footage shows a kid in the middle of the shootout. You see everything just spring into action and gunshots being fired. A car stops at the intersection, then proceeds to bust a U-turn, which then the passenger seat door pops open and then the shootout starts happening. Only one person would even be killed, and it was 21-year-old Houdini. Right whenever he was starting to make a name for himself, he's shot and killed in the middle of the streets. The crime rate in Toronto has only went up, not down, and Toronto has only become more of a dangerous place. Plenty of lives have been claimed due to the gang activity in Toronto, and sadly, Houdini is one of these people. It makes you wonder where Houdini would be today if he was still alive. Personally, I feel like he would have been on a Lyrical Lemonade video, and probably would have had multiple platinum songs, but sadly, this is not the way things turned out. Another young rapper gone, what a surprise. To this day, people still listen to Houdini. Hundreds of thousands of people, in fact, and they still have unreleased music they're releasing. One of the more recent songs is with Tory Lanez, but I do believe that I talked about absolutely everything I wanted to talk about in this video. If you're new here, make sure to join the Notorious family like always. Go ahead and join the Noti gang while you're at it. Just bitch slap the bell icon and you'll get notified every single time I drop. And with that out the way, as always, y'all stay safe, stay notorious, peace out.